Hey Capricorn, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. My name is Savannah. Today I am doing your September read. I'm starting off with overarching energy from the Oracle, pulling charms. I'm doing an abbreviated Celtic cross as well as clarifiers and then advice at the end. I hope you are doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to the beach after this and was feeling called to do your reading before I go. So maybe a sense of urgency in the message for you for the month of September, which we are, I think, a couple days away from. Can you believe that? We're a couple of days away from September. Wow. Time flies. All right, Spirit, thank you for presiding over this reading for Capricorn. Show me that Capricorn energy. Messages for the highest good of Capricorn. I have some new charms. And actually, the new ones that I added last night, you'll be the first person that I will be using them for. All right. Capricorn, September, messages for the highest good of Capricorn. Please allow any other energy that is not of Capricorn to be cleared. Just show me that Capricorn energy. Messages for the highest good of Capricorn in the month of September. What does Capricorn need to be thinking about, mindful of, centered on? Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. Allow me to feel that Capricorn energy. Let's do two more, Spirit. Capricorn for the month of September. Capricorn for September. One more. All right, that feels good. Messages for the highest good of Capricorn. Rise to the occasion, capability, strength, authenticity, and free will. I'm seeing like Phoenix rising on this card. I'm hoping that the glare from the sunlight is still allowing you to see this card. Phoenix rising, you are capable, you're strong. There's a call to living authentically and recognizing you have free will, you have choice. I'm also seeing an emphasis right here on the throat chakra. So perhaps there's things that you need to speak and communicate. Rise to the occasion. Be like the Phoenix rising. Phoenix rising. Rising into your free will, your free desires. You are capable. Number 42. And then holding space for love, non-judgment, discernment, and self-acceptance. You wear the crown. You wear the crown. Rise to the occasion. Hold space for love. I feel like love of the self, but, you know, our manifestations that we have aren't always in alignment with our highest good. But I'm feeling like here that there's an emphasis on, or an energy that is calling you to rising into your desires, holding that space for yourself and for another, possibly for connection in general, rising into your own manifestation. You know, sometimes we can manifest and then we reject it when it happens. So I feel like there's a call here to recognize what your desires are. Recognize that you have energy of choice attached to you and that you can rise into the things that you have aligned yourself with. Interesting. The masks we wear at the bottom of the deck: self-expression, protection, and authentic self. Number 33. So we have 42, 9, and 33. The masks we wear. Yeah, remove the mask. Live authentically. Live as the authentic self. Perhaps there's fears associated with rising to the occasion, rising into your manifestation. Perhaps it is an energy of protection, self-protection, self-preservation. But Spirit here is saying, no, have self-acceptance. Accept the desires of your heart, and accept them with non-judgment. And you are capable, you are strong. All right, let's go ahead and get some charms, and then we will get into your abbreviated Celtic cross. Thank you for those messages, Spirit. Can we have charms for the month of September for Capricorn? Charms for Capricorn in the month of September. All right, there's a lot here. So we have the 4-leaf clover. We have the butterfly of transformation. We have the meditative hand. Yeah, really grounding in who you are and your authenticity. Blooming energy like the lotus. Expansion, which also goes along with that transformation. We have the snowman in reverse. So a sense of, excuse me, playfulness. Excuse me. A sense of playfulness. We have the cross, commitment to the self, first and foremost. We have the flower, that blooming energy in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's a call to that transformation of the phoenix rising. We have the big masculine glasses. So really taking off the mask and seeing things very clearly. We have the heart, representing a fullness of heart, emotional depth, possibly love. We have the Santa Claus in reverse. So a lack of generosity, a lack of gift giving. But I feel like you can give yourself this gift. You can give yourself the gift of your own manifestation and rising to it. We have another 4-leaf clover, matching energies there. We have another heart. We have the dragonfly, really listen to the intuition, your intuition. We have the money sign, abundance. Yeah, I feel like your manifestations are tied, your free will, your free desires are tied to abundance. Here's the mask in the upright. Yeah, it requires you to remove the mask and really be authentic and live in authenticity. We have another meditative hand. So matching frequencies here. Spirituality, spiritual connection. We have another money, abundance. There is abundance in whatever this is for you. Oh, that's cute. It's a teapot. Perhaps some of you like your tea. We have the tree of life. Once again, another sign of abundance and fulfillment. We have the starfish in reverse. Make sure that you're tapping into your intuition. We have another starfish, another matching frequency. We have the smiley face emoji. We have the feathers. So feathers may be a sign or synchronicity that you're seeing. Also go with the flow. Go with the flow of your own manifestation and that rising energy. Okay. And then let's see the letters. We have X, W, Y, G, O, H, and G. X, W, Y, G, O, H, and G. All right, let me go ahead and move these to the side, and then we will get started with your abbreviated Celtic cross so we can possibly see what this may be for you. Thank you for those charm messages, Spirit. Can you see more of what this is for Capricorn, rising to the occasion and holding space for love, authenticity, free will, discernment, self-acceptance, that throat chakra energy. I feel like there's an emphasis on communication here, but I think really just movement and growing into your own desires, recognizing that you have the energy of choice, you have free will. You've aligned yourself with your sense of free will. Abbreviated Celtic cross for Capricorn. Abbreviated Celtic cross for Capricorn. Yes, Spirit, it's like I'm being drawn to, you know, we can remain with our eyes closed, or we can have them wide open. And rising like the phoenix rising is eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. See what's right there that you've manifested. Recognize it. Because that's your authentic self. Authentic desires. And that's why it's so important to recognize when we are manifesting. Because as I mentioned, if we don't recognize that we're manifesting, we could possibly reject it. But I feel like choice is attached to you. The devil, there's fears. Ace of Pentacles. There's the offering. Something is possibly being offered to you, and there's fears. Okay, two more, Spirit. Capricorn, abbreviated Celtic cross. Capricorn, abbreviated Celtic cross. And the devil, that's you, right? That's your power card. All right. Page of Wands. Okay, you are curious about something. You're feeling lit up for something. You're feeling open. You're feeling hopeful, enthusiastic. There's an uptick in energy. That's excellent. Let's see what's crossing you. Two of Cups. There's that connection. There's that connection. Balance, equal give and take, reciprocity, love. So you are feeling hopeful, but it's also challenging you. All right, let's see what's crowning you. Knight of Pentacles, moving in this direction, having a plan, slow and steady. Let's see what the recent past. Judgment, decisions, lessons, making decisions, spiritual judgments. Let's see what's on the exit. Six of Wands. Confidence can be ego. The Six of Wands in its shadow element can be ego. What's to come? The Emperor, claiming energy, empowered energy. And then let's see your overarching. Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's the taking action. Swift action, communication. At the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. Yeah, there's that decisive, declarative energy. Okay, so definitely what I see is you are contemplating a connection. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there are some elements here. It represents, because it's on your mind currently, a potential pathway. I see, you know, the empowerment and the claiming energy here. In the recent past, Judgment and Six of Wands. Possibly not feeling confident in something, or that there was lessons gained in the past regarding ego, and I don't know, we'll have to see upon clarification what that is for you. What am I using for clarifiers? I'm going to use this deck. Okay, we're going to start off right at that Knight of Swords. Can I see this Knight of Swords? The Empress. Ooh, a couple cards got caught in here from another deck. I'm just going to take a peek. Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. Six of Swords and Queen of Swords. Interesting. It's like now I've been able to make sense of how I moved away from wish fulfillment. Let's see. Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Up here, remember I was talking about your manifestations, right? Our manifestations are typically aligned with our wish fulfillment, and perhaps you've been able to make sense of how your actions have actually deterred from wish fulfillment. Let's see, Knight of Swords in that overview. Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Let's do one more. Knight of Swords for Capricorn. King of Wands. There's that Six of Swords again. The Magician. Yeah, it's like I feel like you may be communicating that you moved away from your own manifestation. The Magician, Six of Swords, King of Wands. Even though you felt very passionate about it, I feel like you might be communicating this, Knight of Swords, or at least taking action towards it, like trying to understand it. Like why do I feel the tendency to move away from that which I have manifested? It's interesting. It draws me back to that discernment piece, right? The self-acceptance. Do you accept the manifestations that you've had? Do you treat them with non-judgment? Do you feel capable to be able to capitalize upon them? Because the King of Wands is, I know what I want, I know what I need to do in order to have it. Page of Pentacles. Investing. And then Queen of Pentacles. All right, let's take a look at that Page of Wands, because you are feeling an uptick in energy. Wish fulfillment is to invest, even in the smallest of ways. Page of Wands, you're feeling hopeful. You're feeling that uptick in energy. You're looking in a particular direction. Show me this Page of Wands for Capricorn. Show me this Page of Wands for Capricorn. Let's do one more, Spirit. Page of Wands for Capricorn. Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles. You have the energy. You have the hope. You have the uptick in energy. You're wanting to rise to the occasion of investing and of nurturing this connection, right? And looking in this direction, but then there's the resistance here. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is also the wounded warrior. So it can be that you want to nurture, you want to invest, but you don't want to repeat patterns. That can also be the Nine of Wands. It's like doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting different results. And I feel like here you're saying, no, Page of Wands, I want to invest differently. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. But there's this energy of the Queen of Pentacles where I do want to nurture this. And there's a small investment here. Let's see this Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Can I see this Two of Cups crossing? Two of Cups. Two of Cups for Capricorn. Two of Cups crossing. Let's do one more. Two of Cups crossing. Three of Wands. Five of Cups. The Emperor. There's been sadness over this connection, possibly missed opportunities. Five of Cups, memories of the past. Three of Wands. But I feel like you're hopeful about it, and you want to claim the hope in this situation rather than the misgivings of the past. This is like that rise, like Phoenix rising energy. This is, I don't want to focus on crying over spilled milk of the past. I want to look towards the future. Three of Wands, with hope and anticipation, and I want to claim that. You're showing me hope twice. And then you're showing me this very empowered energy in the Emperor of, I'm going to claim the hope rather than the misgivings and possibly you've seen this as a missed opportunity in the past. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You standing, it being aligned with your self-worth, and your wish fulfillment. There's the wish fulfillment, Hanged Man. You've gained new perspective. Let's see Judgment, or I'm sorry, let's see Knight of Pentacles. This is currently on your mind. Like, what's the path forward? What's the slow and steady, the blueprint? Let's see. Knight of Pentacles crowning. Show me Knight of Pentacles crowning for Capricorn. Knight of Pentacles crowning. One more, Knight of Pentacles crowning. Knight of Swords. Four of Pentacles, Death. There's been a transformation in your understanding or insight about withholding from your own manifestation and what you feel energetically pulled towards. In the King of Wands over here, you're drawing me back to this segment, and you're showing there's been a transformation in my manifestation, and I realize the ways in which I have held myself back. That's the rising to the occasion. That's the discernment. All right, let me see this Judgment. Judgment. This is the spiritual lesson. This is decision making, new insights. Show me Judgment for Capricorn. So the plan for you, the direction forward, is to not hold back, right? To not withhold. Show me Judgment one more. Two of Wands, Three of Swords, the Fool. You've learned lessons about making decisions according to pain and heartbreak. You have new insight. So the Two of Wands is, one wand is tethered, and the other wand represents the Ace of Wands, which is an opportunity for passionate new beginning. So here you're showing me, I've learned Judgment, the Fool, Three of Swords, how I have allowed pain in my heart, fear of rejection, wounding, to hold me back from taking leaps of faith, right, towards passionate new beginnings. But you've called judgment on that. Like, I don't want to hold myself back. Six of Wands. Perhaps this was ego driven. Let's see the Six of Wands that's on the exit. Six of Wands on the exit. Six of Wands on the exit. Six of Wands on the exit for Capricorn. One more. Six of Wands. Judgment again. Four of Swords. Ooh, the Tower. Ooh, that was a hard moment. That was a hard moment. Judgment, the Tower, Four of Swords. Sharp insight came in. Illusions and delusions came down about ego, about feeling triumphant. Perhaps there was a, holding yourself back made you feel like you had control, or that you were, superior in some way. But those illusions and delusions came down and lessons were learned, and it puts you into a state of reflection, into a state of healing. Four of Swords, of gaining new insight. I feel like here, illusions and delusions came down, and always what remains is truth, right? The Tower is always meant for our highest good, and that was a hard time. Judgment, the Tower. Gaining new perspective, healing. This is, once again, like that Phoenix rising energy. It's like dark night of the soul energy. When the realizations come crashing in, and it's like, I get it. I get it. I get how, in trying to feel triumphant, in trying to feel victorious, I've actually held myself back from my own manifestations, my own desires, right? Let's see the Emperor. This is to what is to come. Yeah, there's pain. That was a painful moment. That was a painful moment, but it was also a moment of clarity and of truth and hard truths and lessons. Show me the Emperor. So this is claiming energy. This is empowered energy, the Emperor. Show me the Emperor. Show me the Emperor. Let's do two more. Ooh, the Empress and the Lovers. That's matching energy. That's equal status. That is the Lovers. A really significant spiritual, emotional, physical, intellectual connection that challenges us, that grows us. Show me the Emperor. One more. Show me the Emperor for Capricorn. Eight of Wands. Ooh, communication. Two of Cups. Nine of Cups. Oh, that Two of Cups that you show me here, that you're currently in contemplation about here. You're standing empowered. You're communicating that this Two of Cups is your wish fulfillment. This is living off in your authenticity and in your will, in your desire, claiming it. This is holding space for love. For this connection, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, it represents your wish fulfillment. It makes you very happy. And here, you're communicating that you want to claim this connection and that it represents your happiness, your ultimate wish fulfillment. I love this. That's that holding space for love. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords. Ooh, based on that truth. What did I say? Sharp truths come in. What remains is truth. Sharp truth. Devil right behind it in reverse. You're overcoming the fear that we see back here that you say has kept you from making decisions for the passionate new beginning and taking the leap of faith. Wow. Oh, I love it. I love this for you. Yeah. So here's the communication. Here's the communication with this Two of Cups and saying, I'm going to claim this because it does represent my manifestation. It does represent my wish fulfillment and my happiness. So I do see you, especially in that Emperor energy, standing as someone who is capable and strong and empowered in living authentically and not rejecting your own manifestation. I love this for you, Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to get some charms and then some oracles for final advice and a final spirit message. Let's get some more charms for Capricorn. This is beautiful. The cross fell right on top of the tower. Commitment. Possibly represents the truth. Okay, let me get out the letters. So we have G, H, X, X, N, Y, and J. We have another butterfly of transformation. We have the offer of the rose. That's the holding the space for love. This is an offering in love. I see that represented right here. Oh, interesting. We have a football player. This is a new charm. A football player. Yeah, you're running towards this. Eight of Wands is forward momentum. It's communication. It's going towards something. And here you're going towards this connection. We have the crown. Yeah. That's that empowerment. That's having that authority. We have the milk. So being strong, you're capable. We have the dragonfly. So listening to your intuition. We have the leaf, turning over a new leaf. God, a lot of lessons learned in healing. We have another cross of commitment, so matching frequencies. We have the feminine energy. We have the elephant in reverse, no more slow movement. And we have the dog paw print, so a sign of loyalty. Yeah, there's loyalty in this. All right, excellent. All right, let me get some oracle final messages. Okay, any other messages for Capricorn? Any other messages for Capricorn? I love this for you. There's such an understanding within you, an insight gained, and judgment, and healing, and insight, and what remains is truth and transformation. Love this for you. Any other messages for Capricorn? Any other messages for Capricorn? Let's do one more, Spirit, and then we're going to shake them out. All right. Any other messages for Capricorn? Any other messages for Capricorn? Trust yourself. Yeah, trust your manifestations. There's that Phoenix rising. Literally, the same energy. Trust yourself. Rise to the occasion. You have aligned yourself with this. Number 26, which is 8, which is strength. Feel into your emotions. I love this. Oh, and the lion is on here. I just said the strength. And it's like the lion opens up its mouth. That's that offering here, that communication. And the butterflies are released. The blooming energy is released. The transformation is released. Oh, that's so powerful. Trust yourself. Trust your heart. Trust your intuition. The heart and the third eye is represented on the Trust Yourself card. You have the strength. You are capable to explore fullness. It is time to shine. And once again, we have that lion energy. Trust the call. Yeah, rise to the occasion. Trust the call so that you can soar. Number 44. Let this be your sign. And then let go of control. Remember that control in the ego-driven way, and the Spirit saying no. Feel into those emotions. Speak. Trust the call. Explore the fullness. It's time to shine. It's time to stand in empowerment. It's time to claim what is yours. And that manifestation and the true desire, it's your choice, right? Let's get some other messages from this oracle. Any other messages for Capricorn? This is beautiful. I especially love that feel into emotions card. Feel into your emotions, because that's where the authenticity is, right? Our mind can overcomplicate things. Any other messages for Capricorn? Let's do one more. Any other messages for Capricorn? Other messages for Capricorn? Forewarning. Yeah, and it fell over here with moving away from your manifestation. So I feel like Spirit is saying, don't do that. Don't do that. Burden. Interesting. Magic and dichotomy over here. The black and white. So you can choose to see things in black and white, or you can choose to see them in color and recognize that they're magic. Take the journey. Ooh, here's the leap. Take the leap. Based in your truth. This represents a beginning for you. And divine order. Bringing things into alignment and a journey for you. Don't see this as a burden or a conflict. Mourning. That's that 5 of Cups energy. Anything else about this? Rest. There's the healing energy, that 4 of Swords energy, and guide. Be guided. All right, I love this for you. You have the choice. And I see you making it and then communicating, which is beautiful. I see you rising to the occasion. I see you rising. It's beautiful. Just remember that you've aligned yourself with this. Let this be your sign. Maybe you needed that reminder. I don't know. I'm feeling that. Like you needed the reminder. Maybe you needed to remind yourself of your own manifestation. Where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that is yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? I'm feeling like there's one more. You are doing your best, and that's enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams, and take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. And I'm going to end with your 2 oracles. Rise to the occasion and hold space for love. This is beautiful. I love this reading for you, Capricorn. I hope that it helped you. Have a great rest of your day and take care.